My Creed by Will Cross. I believe that you can do anything if you put your mind to it. I believe in God. I believe that coffee is the best thing every morning. I believe having fun is something you need to do every day. I believe fishing is the best activity. I believe trying new things is a great idea because you never know what you will be great at.
Time flies is, most definitely an art form because, you're taking materials like feathers and a hook and thread and, there's all kinds of different materials and you're putting them all together and creating this thing. Just like in art, you're taking pencils and different paints and all this stuff, and putting them together on a canvas or a piece of paper and creating something. So by definition, it's both art, it's all art. You have this subject that you got to create on the hook to fool this fish, just like when you're painting, you have a person or whatever you're trying to paint, and you got to make it realistic enough to catch the buyer's eye so he'll buy it. Just like you have to make the fly realistic enough to match the hatch so that you catch the fish. Fly fishing is done like a lot for me. I feel like I almost can't even put it into words really. It kind of just brings you to super cool places, constantly traveling, not really traveling super far, but just getting out of the house for real and getting outside, and it just brings you to the river. Without fly fishing, I feel like nobody goes to the river and just walks around and takes notice of all this stuff, but fly fishing just gives you an excuse to go out there and do it. So it's kind of almost not about fly fishing so much as it is just being out there and just kind of just reset your mind. You get through school or jobs or whatever, anything stressful, you go out on the river and it just kind of honestly, it's weird. It's as soon as you get there, it's just everything goes away. The river just takes it all away, and it'll come back later, but for now it doesn't matter when you're on the river.
We work really hard during the week, and weekends roll around. It's usually nothing planned, nothing real super ambitious. We just get up and we talk about spots that we might want to fly fish and hit, and usually just wake up and drink a couple of cups of coffee and get after it. It's been really sweet for us to. Fly fishing has just kind of landed in our laps, and the truth is, as a dad, it's how I spend time with the boys, and to me that's just it.
Well, bet me $5 that there's gonna be a carp on the end of this point over here.
Oh, he turned away from it. Go again.
Got him. Got him.
I remember sitting watching my brother tie flies with my uncle that first day. And then I always thought it was kind of weird. It was a new form of fishing, and like the rod looked all weird, like the reel was back here instead of up here. But like it was my uncle, but I never really started getting into it until I saw my brother succeed kind of in doing it and then it just all took off from there. I feel like fishing with Gabe, it's definitely been a trip. But I'm glad I get to do it with somebody I'm so close to, like my brother. Like, wake up in the same house, go watch him tie fly. It's just easier that he's my brother, and I enjoy it a lot more that he is. And I'm glad we both found the passion that we love to do. But sometimes there's a good and then there's a bad.
This is my main hole, so don't go running
We're
up
not
ahead of me.
assigning holes, bro. Don't start that.
You don't start it either.
Huh?
I want to catch one just as you. But you had the range down there, and that's your main hole that you like always go to. This is the side that I always like to fish.
What side?
This side, I always love fishing this side.
That side?
Yeah, and you always love.
We get into arguments fishing sometimes. I see a big carp, both cast at it. Somebody messes it up, we blame it on the other person. Somebody will get mad about that, but for the most part, it's been amazing. I just love to fish with him, and I probably will for years to come.
Dad, is it cool if Will and I go out to the fly shop later?
Yeah, sure.
I lost my last matador, so gotta pick up some more materials.
Can you get me some tippet while you're there
Yeah, of course.
at Martin's?
Yeah.
Going to Martin's?
Yeah.
Man, I've been so lucky to have Mr. Persh just right down the road from my house. When I was first getting into fly fishing, he was like a mentor to me. He was just full of knowledge about the sport, and I was just always in there picking his brain. I remember the first day going there, and I was just mind blown by how small his shop was, but how much materials he has in there, and he's shared so many amazing stories with me. And now, I'm able to get out on the river a lot now and kind of share some of my knowledge that I'm obtaining back to him. I'm just so grateful for his company.
Hey, Gabe.
How you doing?
Got Will?
Sir.
Gabe comes in with for materials, and he has a list to start with. That's very important. He knows what he needs, and he seems always what color and things. Anything about the material he can tell you, and that's what he wants. And usually we can fix him up. A lot of synthetic materials on the market, all kinds of things, the flashaboo, marabou, just synthetics of all types. And that's been a big change in the fly tying business. So you had to know what they do, how they float, do they open up, do they sink, that sort of thing. And he is very good at that too. So what I like about it too, Gabe will always, if he's really catching a lot of fish, and he is, there's two types of tires really. One is like myself, give me a pattern and I'll go to the ends to find the right materials that made it a success. Gabe has his own list of materials. He makes up his own flies. And not all of them work, but 99% of them will. And he catches fish. And then the thing I like most about it, he brings me a fly to give me too. So I can, and doesn't mind me patterning it or making it up to sell. Because he's selling them too. So, hey, we'll kind of joint campaign here to make a very good fly popular. Over the years, I've learned that good kids, like Gabe, usually have good parents too.
It has just been such a gift for our family. The Gabe and Will are very different from each other. They fight a lot because they don't see eye to eye. They have very different viewpoints on life and personalities, but fly fishing is the one thing that really brings them together and they really enjoy doing. And we have enjoyed doing it as a family, and it's because of Gabe's passion that he just fell in love with it and just sucked us all in. And it's been a lifesaver for us. It really has. I mean, when everybody was, when our country was shut down in 2020 and everyone was isolated at home, we just would go out to the river, you know, and spend time as a family. And when you're fly fishing, you can't think about anything else other than that cast and that fish that you're trying to catch and where you're walking and the scenery that you're looking at. It was really a way that we could let go of all the stress we were going through and just focus in the moment. And the fact that the boys have learned at such a young age what that feels like, you know, to really be able to let the things go that they have no control over and just be in the moment. I mean, it's just been an incredible gift and a life lesson for them that I don't think that they would have learned at such a young age without fly fishing being a part of our life.
Yeah, so Gabe has always been a really unique kid, very creative, very smart. He'll drive you bananas, you know. But he has truly found his passion in fly fishing, and you know, in fact, I would bet a lot of older men that spend any bit of time with Gabe would in some way kind of envy him, because I don't know anybody else that truly lives in the moment like that kid does. And he's so humble about it, and he's just a real treat to be around. He's talented, he's artistic, he's thoughtful, he's smart. You know, he's just kind of all of the above. And I really mean it. I'm blessed to be his dad, because we all draw from him. You know, he oftentimes he's teaching me, you know, to settle down, be in the moment. It's going to be okay. And you know, he's been that way. Gosh, he's always been that way, you know. But yeah, he's truly found his passion in fly fishing, for sure. And who knows where this is going to lead. But he's definitely on a chosen path, and I just hope he runs with it, goes as far as he can go with it, you know. So